Welcome to the Convos. This is your boy, who's Joshua Ross.
Oh shit, Trap Fire with Dolce and Holmes.
Quap rolling was goody.
Yes, sir. And to my left, who we got?
Twin from
Shave Artistry. It's Shave Artistry.
It's your.
Jesus. 1609 Maple Avenue, man. Your barbers know what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Fly Nation Grooming Lounge. Shout out to 1,000 Hours of Network. It's hot as hell in here. Shout out to.
It is. I was just cool. Y'all black motherfuckers.
It is hot. That's how I literally had to take my hat off. But shout out to Names. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to everybody else in the room.
Rico.
Shout out to Rico in the back. Before we get started, I have to ask, how was y'all week? How y'all feeling?
I'm alright. I'm chilling. Feel me? Taking it one day at a time. You know.
Nothing new this week?
Shit.
So I got a new client.
That's always good. That's always
I got a
good.
new client.
So shout out. Yeah, about to say shout out to them. What about you, Drew?
Shit, man. Cutting illegally.
Hey, you gotta be honest, right?
Feel me? The world opening back up.
That's
Yeah.
a good thing, yeah. Shit. I'm more people on the road. Nah, I ain't doing shit, man. I don't know. My week is alright, man. I'm going to Orlando the end of this week.
Oh yeah. We did talk about that. We did talk about
Orlando
that.
the end of this week.
What you doing? What you doing in Orlando?
Shit.
Just stopping through.
Being in Orlando. I'm gonna try to find the 24-hour grill spot. Give me some golds. Cause that seemed like something you do in Orlando.
I've never been to Orlando, so that's something new. I'm gonna try it
They
out.
have 24-hour grill spots down south though, right? Like that's a regular thing.
Not in South Carolina. I know in Texas
Not
they
in
do.
North Carolina. I ain't see it.
I'm just trying to get me a grill real fast.
Well, I got a question. Like, do you already know what carrots? You top and bottom grill? Like, how you giving it up?
Just my full bottoms. I ain't hating it.
Okay.
Nah, you got.
I gotta be classy.
You gotta get a little bigger.
You gonna be in
I got
Florida?
six.
You gotta get the
I
whole-
got six.
You in
and
Florida?
I got my fangs already, but them shits.
You in Florida? You gotta get the whole thing
and
gold.
already
I got six. My shit.
then big.
You
gotta get the whole thing gold.
I
and
look
just
at
do
it.
pictures
I
like
don't
this.
like it. You need them other two. It makes it.
My
whole eight?
so you went
Yeah,
eight.
when you really
My
bust that
fangs be
smile.
hurting.
I don't really like it. Like it stops right here.
Look, y'all know what y'all gotta do? Well, since you go into Florida, feel me, you gotta get the whole thing gold. Boom.
The whole thing.
Whole thing gold. You
Nah,
know what I'm
don't do
saying?
the yellow
Nah,
either.
hold on. Listen.
Don't do the yellow either.
Listen, you already
No, I
dark
was
skin.
doing yellow.
You
I was
already
doing yellow.
you already dark skin.
Yeah, I was doing
Feel
yellow.
what I'm saying?
Black
You already
people
dark
don't
skin.
do yellow.
No, that's what I was doing. I was doing the yellow. Yeah, trust me. Dog with the yellow. Yeah, nah, that's what I'm doing.
You already got the slides too.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
I
I got
see where you're going with
cornrows,
Big
this.
man.
Z.
Oh, all right.
Big Z out
Nah,
there.
if that's what
Alright.
you going for then.
All right, so I have a question. What carrot though?
I don't know whatever carrots they bring teeth in, bro.
Straight gold. What you
You
talking
got
about?
24,
And then you
you
gotta
got
post a picture like
12.
this.
I don't know how they do because I think my mouth jewelry got its own carrots and shit like that.
No, they use.
Nah, it's the same. It's the same.
Nah, it's the
same
same.
carrot gold.
Well,
like,
then
so-
I'm getting the most affordable one. Then I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't trying
I
to
go with
stun on
14.
niggas.
Don't go with
Yeah.
no 10. Though.
Nah, I don't.
that's too high,
They
bro.
let you go that cheap.
10. Yeah, they got 10.
They ain't gonna let you go that cheap for your
Just do
mouth.
14.
Yeah, 14 is good. That's because that's.
Nah, I got
It's
teeth
soft,
already. I don't know
but
what carat they is.
Somebody said 24K.
No, I think they 24.
24 is that yellow shit though.
Yeah, I got 24. I got 24 fangs. My fangs is 24s.
Oh,
you
wow.
might as well just
I
keep getting all
want to get about the
24s.
real, but I was
Get the
going to
rest
do the open
24.
face.
No, I kind of want the gold to be a different color. I want to be the same color like as my other teeth. I want to be a little different, slightly.
Understood. So you get that pop.
Like probably like one a shade.
Yeah.
Lighter.
Yeah.
Word. All right. So how was your week? How you been, twin?
I'm working. I've been at the shop. All right, so I'm the owner of Shave Artistry, 191 Central Avenue.
Yes, sir.
I'm from Jersey City though. I'm not from there.
Okay.
No, and I've been. Yeah, I'm from the Heights. I've been at the shop just doing a whole big renovation and trying to get ready for this.
Outside
open back up.
Outside opening
Word.
back up.
Word.
22nd. Y'all ready for that?
Well, I've been outside. So.
Yeah, I ain't never stop outside.
No, I stopped for. I got scared for a little while.
It's all cool.
You were scared
that
until you wasn't.
It's all cool that the shop about to open up, but I really need motor vehicle to open back up so I can get my.
So apparently they are opening back
They
up. I
are.
don't know what day. I think
June
it's like
15th or June 20th.
June.
In
Yeah,
between
I think
the
I saw
15th
something.
and the 20th.
I need them to stay
One of
closed
those.
'cause I ain't got no car insurance right now. I've been driving all the cars at my house. It's like they not worried about it. You can drive whatever. You don't need no license plate. You can do whatever you
Yeah,
want.
because you really can't drive.
It's like
all
the
your
90s,
papers.
nigga. I admit, I love this shit. This how y'all lived in the. Well, y'all, you my age. How old are you?
He's a little bit older than us.
No, I'm older than him, probably.
No, you're not that much. Me
I'm
and
in
him are
my
the same
30s.
age.
I'm in my 30s.
Yeah,
Nah,
so-
you ain't that old. I'm saying.
not- so you're not
Ain't
that
nobody
old?
living in the 90s like that. Them niggas in the 90s just was cowboys.
Well,
I
yeah,
would have been.
word.
I would have loved the 90s.
I just bought a bike and I've been riding that shit dirty for like 2 days.
Yeah, I'm saying like
2 days.
Yeah, he
I
got-
just bought it 3
that-
days ago.
That bike is beautiful. That's
You ain't got to worry about nothing. Who gonna stop you? Like,
Yeah, word.
The police, like it's like the 90s.
I've been driving
I'm
dirty
like a
all my
kid.
life.
Look, I
Yeah,
got
nigga, but you been driving dirty in cars that got legal papers.
Nah,
Yeah, whatever.
some of them.
you wasn't double dirty.
Some of them.
Yeah, man, like they got like the
Double
car
dirty sometimes.
police,
Got
you,
police,
got you.
police. Them shits be scanning you down when you driving out the street. They can take it to. They know everything that's going on with that
Right.
car. But so before they pull you over, I remember I got pulled over in Plainfield. I was mad blessed because it was one of Chris' clients.
Yeah.
Yeah,
story.
I got pulled over. I don't want to tell the whole story, but I was dirty as hell. You feel me? And they called me. They ain't kept like. He was like, man, I know you. I'm talking about car. He had nothing. I ain't got no insurance. I ain't got no registration.
Oh yeah, you was wild.
Yeah, you feel me? I roll
Bugged out.
I roll out the window. The cop got high. You know what I'm saying?
Bug the fuck out.
Word.
All right, so I have a question. Because remember when Guap killed us for doing our nails?
I never killed y'all.
Yeah. You said we was gay as shit for.
I never said that. I never said that.
We
I
like
just
man
wrote it
shiny.
on
Nah, I just rolled the tape back. Like I watched that whole pod. You
I
definitely
really
said
called y'all
y'all
gay
niggas
for
is
that?
gay.
That's crazy.
I
Yes.
don't remember.
I apologize. I didn't even know I did that.
Because we said it, and then that's when he was Drew was talking about his nail beds. He was like, y'all niggas gay. That's
I was
exactly.
probably
what-
gelling, but like I wasn't serious.
All right,
like,
so boom. The reason why I bring that up is because I ain't gonna hold you. I went and did a self care. Like I went and got a massage. I stopped by you, got a quick shape up.
Oh, wait, you had a spa day?
Yes.
Included me?
Yes.
Don't make me a part of your spa day.
Yes, I had a fucking
Don't treat
spa
yourself
day.
with me.
you come to me for that spa day, like type of weird shit you on, bro. Nah, don't come here no more. I don't care how
you
much
know what's
it
crazy?
is.
Cause I don't know if y'all saw when I posted. Like, I really want to go to get a manicure and a pedicure. I know you know what I'm talking about. Manicures, at least. You are pretty. Pause. You are.
No,
out of all
pause,
the-
pause,
I said
Pause.
You
Whoa.
a pretty nigga. Like that's a wild.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I said pause.
No, I'm not.
He ain't no pretty nigga.
I ain't no pretty nigga. Listen,
Look, you.
hold on.
He said it.
Hold on. I pay attention to my appearance meticulously.
There you go.
That's it.
There you go.
Now watch this. I do not get pedicures and I do not get manicures. I don't like them. I clip my nails, my toenails, and my hands and shit on the toilet in the morning when I'm taking a shit or something.
That's how you do it. That's how
Bio,
you do
get in the
it.
shower. That's it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I
That's
go
how
get my nails done, but my corns, I need these toes cuz. Like, I can't wait till shit open back up. I'm
That's a
in
fact.
there, you heard?
Yeah.
I take
I
care
don't
of
know
my
how to
shit
get
though.
the crust off these myself.
Just a little.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we weren't trained for that.
It's like
Get the little rock.
boom. How many of your
Shower, you
customers?
good.
How many of your customers you bet you don't had to go like, yeah, let me fix you. It's like, y'all know why I tried to cut my own shit. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh, the hair, yeah.
That's their job. Every time I try to get the
Word.
crust off my feet, I end up with a whole hole in my foot, and I can't wear nothing but flip flops for like.
You go too hard. All right, I get it.
So
Let me go to the.
you've never. All right. So
Let her
wait,
handle her
Yeah,
business.
I've done it before.
you've
I've
never
done
had a
Lang
paraffin
Lang.
wax?
I did get a paraffin wax on my
Never.
feet actually,
Yes.
and I've
Wax.
gotten in my life. I've gotten like 2 pedicures.
Okay. Have you ever?
And I
have
got
either
in-
one of
I
y'all
got in a
had
few
paraffin
manicures.
wax? Y'all ain't never tried paraffin wax? All right, so what you do is right. You can either do it
That
for your
sound
hands
like
or
it
for your
hurt.
feet.
Nah,
Nah,
it
not
don't
at all.
hurt.
It's warm. It's literally it's wax, but it's warm. You stick it, and then what it does, it's kind of like it makes almost like a cast.
It's like candle wax.
But not as hot
It's like they dip your feet in candle wax and they let it sit there for a while.
until the hardest. But then when your
wax
feet
on
come
it.
out of it, they soft.
Nah,
as
it ain't ripping it off. It ain't that type of
No,
wax. Like
it
rip
breaks
off
off.
wax. It's like candle wax. Like it cripple. Like you ever dip your fingers in candle wax?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like that.
They just breaks
Like
off.
you dip your whole
that's
finger.
a weird sensation.
My
Yeah,
nigga,
shit
but
feel
your
good,
feet
cuz.
soft.
Oh, hey.
Because think about it, like this is my
I'm talking
thing, right?
about
I
the- I'm
don't
talking
know
about
if
the
y'all know
candle
this,
wax.
but I'm single. So would I look like hitting on the girl for the first like go linking with a girl for the first time and I got my feet out and I got crocodile
You
toes?
should have been at the crib, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you gotta maintain them shits.
Huh?
You gotta maintain them.
Yeah, you gotta maintain your feet. That's it.
Word.
That's it. What you talking about? No, what you talking about?
Josh was there. We was talking about pushing up. We was like, yo, look, you need to push up on the ball, Joe. You gotta run.
Oh yeah.
Run
Oh yo. Sorry. So this is how that happened,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because we were talking about like how did is it disrespectful? Like, cause you know how you see a girl that looks good or whatever like that, and you look for like something that you can compliment. Like, oh, you got a nice. Oh, I like your hair.
If you rub her head, that's automatically offensive.
Like, is that disrespectful if I'm like, yo, I
It's-
love your scalp? Like, is that wrong?
That's what I said.
I guess you would tell her not like that, but you would probably say like she got a good head shape. Your head.
And your head mad. Your parents rolled you right. So
nah, but you don't say it like that.
The most you can just say is, yo, I like. Wait, you said like she bald, like you,
like she bald, or she just got
a shortcut. If she got a shortcut,
if she got short hair, you tell her her hair is nice. But if she got it like you,
I know, like,
and you want a compliment, I don't think you got to be like, yo, short, like, but you could play it in a way where it's gonna be funny.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
you make them laugh.
So then when you ask this, like, so like, what moisturizer you
could just be like, oh wait, this is a good way to play, to go into it. Boom. Ask her, oh, what made you cut your hair? Let her explain. Oh yeah, that's different. I like that.
Well, see,
that ain't a compliment, man. Look, boom.
That's not a compliment, cuz. That's the best way to compliment.
You got some nice. You got a nice scalp right there.
Yeah. What moisturizer you use?
Yeah, I'm saying I don't see no ball flakes, no bumps. I like how you do that.
Why you do?
How you get your shit to shine like that? Like,
what you using? What you using? What kind? That's castor oil.
Do you exfoliate your scalp? I want to know so I can get a better shine.
Gonna be in a conversation too when she meets people. Like, she's a woman, she shaved her head. She know that's gonna come up.
I just felt like it was that was
why she did it.
I said the best way you're supposed to say it is the way I said it.
It's not a bad way that you went about it.
That's if you were like, man.
Because you gotta think about it. If she cut her hair bald, she's obviously not in the hood. You can say that to a hood bitch. You can't say that to no. You feel me? Female that's working a 9 to 5 in union.
You can say anything to anybody.
You can say anything.
Yeah, and then it's just gonna have a certain. Yeah, it's gonna be certain ways that
they gonna take it.
You feel me? Like you can say, yeah, I like your scalp, baby girl. What? Slap shit out you. What you gonna do then? Nothing. That's why I asked you.
That's why you ain't asked you at all. Because we know it.
Alright, boom.
And then we
even. Oh man.
Yeah,
all right, so
you gotta go harder. Now it's like, oh, this nigga crazy. What she like me? Slapped her butt. Yo, I like them ball chips, baby.
Then when you get
bow. All right, so I have a question.
She about to call.
She about to be like, call whoever you want, bitch. I'm walking off. Nobody about to really get. Call the police. I'm walking off. Yo, you never said.
See what I did?
Crime is so easy. Crime so easy.
You still got something still fucking with. So I'm not pretty, but I ain't ugly either.
You know, you still fucked up on it. You still.
Oh no, I got a real.
Hey, hold on. Regimen. And let me say something. I was a dirty little broke nigga when I was little, so you know I got made fun of and everything. And I promised myself
so when you got
to stay clean forevermore.
I feel it. That makes sense. All right, so I do have a question. Guap, we talked about this off the pod, but so how do you like? Have you signed up for OnlyFans? Like, have you checked into that yet, or are you still boycotting?
Nah, chief.
So what you looking at? Pause.
Like, what you mean?
Like, obviously, like, I mean, you are.
Just keep it in Pornhub.
Yeah, what you mean? Straight Pornhub. Fuck you talking about?
I use Twitter, but that's me personally.
I ain't Twitter, gonna hold you. I've been on the Twitter lately.
I told you.
I've been spending some money on.
Only thing that be blowing my shit do be like. I feel it. Shit do be like 2-minute views, but it's like the shuffle.
It get you right to where you need to be because you don't know what you gonna get.
Yeah, you got. This shit kind of ass.
That was actually That was a great segue because Twitter like hasn't said anything, but Pornhub. There's a photo that you sent me, and you sent the group text about Pornhub that said that Pornhub was standing with the black community in that from
was going
whatever
only show Ebony videos, but I found out that bitch was fake.
That was a lie. Like
I went right on Pornhub after I heard that shit, bro.
I don't think that's really holding down the black community.
I don't think it is either.
It's not. I mean, it sounded nigga, good. Fuck you mean? Straight.
I didn't go hold you. I would have switched to using Pornhub because I bought X videos, nigga.
But they saying that these girls.
No, so they said that we commit to stand in solidarity and take action with the black community. They rightfully demand justice. That's why from the 6th to the 12th,
straight lied to
only Ebony videos will be available on our website. I go to the website. First thing I see is a white man sucking dick.
Dude, on the set, I was mad as hell. I'm like, this ain't. I ain't gonna hold.
Okay.
When I first clicked on it, right? Saw a white bitch sucking dick, but it was a nigga though. So I'm like, alright, that's one.
Oh wait, if there's a black guy in it, it is an ebony video.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, all right, that's considered ebony, but I don't.
That's actually a big up for Pornhubs. They're like, watch this guy smash this white girl. And
I know that because they over sexualize
that shit be
like black people. But that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, you know, I be liking black people because they motherfucking titles be funny as hell. They like crack this little bitch from around the corner. Shit, wet. That's what I like.
As I get older, I like porn that I can really see myself in.
I can see relate. Like I can fuck you, bitch. I need the
ratchetest porn. Like bitches that's not porn stars, but it's like I wonder if she know that this video out here her like this.
Like this bitch probably don't even know bro got the camera right there in, the cut in between the couch. Like she don't know that. She don't know that. She just getting fucked now.
It's getting the best view. Y'all wow.
The only person that know the camera's right there is bro because he keep looking back like wow.
Or I like the ones where it's just like, yo, she just a smut. She don't care.
Yo, she all in the camera.
She should do it.
Holding camera, all that shit be crazy.
Oh man, that's hilarious. All right, so I definitely would have keep playing all day, but I do have to be serious for 1 second, real quick. First, shout out to New Jersey for not rioting. Besides Atlantic City.
Oh yeah, another thing I want to say too. I participated in the protest in Hillside. I was in that.
How was that? Because
peaceful as hell, cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? We walked from Hillside, from the police station all the way down to the my old high school.
Nobody, y'all didn't get tear gas, nothing. It was all love, right?
Governor Murphy was out there and all that.
Yeah, Governor Murphy was out there like shit. Yeah, I ain't go. Cause you know, but you know what I mean.
Governor Murphy
when
was
did
out
run for mayor Hillside? I'm running for mayor next time.
I was just about to say it. We had a conversation. He said he's running for mayor.
Yeah.
I'm running for mayor.
I'm voting.
Yeah. I got the 18 to 35 bracket on lock.
He do. He do.
I know why, but
and the old people are dying. So you gotta say like Corona just wiped out mad people. Old people did. You get what I'm saying?
So so since you brought up Corona, how do you feel about these numbers that are going out about Corona? Like,
I need to see. I haven't
feel about
looked into
that?
it, but I feel like there should definitely be some spikes in that shit.
All right. So then this is my thing, right? So remember when they opened up Georgia? Like, was that 2 weeks ago? About 2 weeks ago, when they opened up Georgia, by Monday they said it spiked up 100,000 cases. How do you know that if there's a 2-week incubation period? We haven't even been 2 weeks into the riot, so how do you know that it spiked up 100,000?
Bro, because them niggas is lying, bro. Like,
that's all I'm saying.
Like,
it don't add up. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying it don't add up. Is that too far?
I don't know with them. You don't know what they're doing.
It's best.
At first, I was scared, and I was taking care of myself. I think you just gotta be careful, man. Like right now, we good. It's hot.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be alright, but they're saying that a wave is coming in the winter.
Did you see that? What is it? I think they said like around my birthday, September, that we're gonna hit. We're gonna get the second wave.
Hell no, bro. Hell no, not before my birthday. You got me fucked up.
It might. They said if it's cool, but
you got
like
me
I said,
fucked up.
I caught it. I beat it. They tested my blood to see
how
special I am. Nah, I don't know. I got really sick though. I couldn't breathe. Couldn't go up and down the stairs, so I thought I had it. I ain't go to the hospital or nothing.
Like a real one. You feel me? If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
I have a question. So what did you use like natural like?
I did a lot of ginger, a lot of elderberry stuff, and teas and shit like that. And
I have a question. So what is it? There was one. There's Did you didn't do the sea moss?
I have sea moss and elderberry now, and I put it like in smoothies and shit.
Okay, I've never tried sea moss. I keep on hearing about it.
I just asked this nigga the other day what the fuck was sea moss because I kept hearing about it.
Shit, man, all that shit, man. Listen, everything be a fad, bro. People just get on some shit, and then that's the wave. I ain't knocking you for having
No. I definitely drink my ginger tea and all that.
Last year, everybody was on chia seeds, and then it's this other.
Damn, niggas haven't been talking about
niggas on the next thing. Niggas like niggas don't drink soy because soy bad for you. But motherfuckers been eating tofu for years. Like everything, just man, fuck that shit, man. I'll give up. You feel me? If I make it to 65, I'm doing crack.
Yeah. Are you gonna still be a barber?
Huh?
Are you still gonna be a barber?
As long as people trust me.
Damn, you don't want to pick that habit up at 65 though.
Nah, that's the time. I can't try it now. What if I like the crack? I got my whole life ahead of me.
At least you can get clean and survive.
If I'm 65, it's like, yo,
He's on his way out.
Yeah,
because you better hope you're not friends no more.
And you gonna waste everything you spent. You done been saving.
Nah,
I'm 65. It's my money. I can spend it up on crack if I want to.
Alright, so look. If you you're gonna be 65, that means I'm gonna be 55. So boom.
But you ain't think about this.
I'm gonna slap the shit out you still.
I'm
you do some coke.
You gotta think about this though.
You gonna be old as hell. You old as hell. You're not gonna do nothing.
But but I got crackhead strength.
But I got
Think
no
about
crackhead.
Y'all niggas is wild. So wait, hold on. Is this a part of your campaign? Like
what?
And you talking about running for mayor? Talking about doing crack at 65?
After this mayor run,
what the fuck is you doing?
After your mayor run?
Yeah, cause I mean, like, fuck. First of all, Mad Mayors did crack. Mad Mayors did
what's
crack.
the mayor from The Simpsons was smoking crack? Or from
The
Family
nigga from Canada. He
That's
was like
Family Guy.
Like the nigga from Canada was the president of Canada smoking crack and some shit.
That's Canada.
I'm just saying.
And Canada is wild shit. Like they didn't. They were not affected by what was going on with George Floyd.
The niggas can get married at 14.
All I'm saying is
Canadians have a weird.
All I'm saying is that if I make it to 65, that's the time.
You could get married in Canada. You can get married before you can get your license.
Think about it. If I do crack now and I like it, now I could possibly. You know how crackheads be saying it's a disease you fight for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Now I fuck around. I stop doing crack for 6 years. Then I get back on crack. Then I stop doing crack for like 5 years, and I get back on crack.
What you doing crack in the first place, though?
That's why I'm not doing it now. I'm doing it when I'm 65. That way,
why do it at all?
If I die off the crack, I'm still gonna look good. You're not paying attention. Y'all niggas don't think.
All
right. Fair enough.
And either way, you gonna live a full life and pause. Still gonna look good. Pause. Without the crack, though.
Nah,
you can do all that without the crack.
I fuck around, and make it to like 95, no crack. My family's strong, nigga.
So why are you gonna fuck it up by doing crack at 65?
Everybody in your family do it?
No, everybody in my family's strong. I
was like, what?
Hey, wait, you caught that?
I fuck around. Look, everybody in my family get old as shit. Don't nobody die young. We either die super young or super old. I'm already 30, so I'm probably gonna be in the super old end now at this point.
Right.
So my granddaddy been drinking that shit. So that nigga 88 right
he drink
now.
a shot of olive oil.
Walking on his own. That ass. Oh shit.
And drink a shot of olive oil. He survived.
I do have to address something that happened last week. So remember when we had the conversation? I posted on social media the feedback that we got from the clip about Black Lives.
Oh yeah, I was mad as hell. I don't give a fuck. Like I said what I said. Like fuck you talking about. Like y'all gotta watch.
I forgot.
Y'all should have watched the whole thing. So they was bugging on me for the clip. Like
all right. So you remember when he was saying like he's affected by the police killing like black people, but we got to stop killing ourselves, like the black on black crimes. So that's what was said. Now a lot of people were going and having different stuff, but I sent this to the group chat because
niggas was mad as hell at me.
They was mad, and I understood what side they was coming from, but it's like I know you personally, so I knew where you was coming from, where how you was giving it up. So
did you see my comment that I
did? It was very professional,
right?
Yeah, that was PC as shit. I gotta give it to you.
And I still said watch the episode to know the rest. I said,
exactly.
Like,
so
it was bugging on me.
I ain't gonna hold you. Probably did better than me because I remember one time.
I would have been like, man, fuck you.
I got bugged up
by a woman,
by another group.
Okay, yeah,
right.
that works.
I'm not even gonna bring this up.
It was crazy though.
I gotta be PC.
I
tell you,
get
killed.
But I got bugged up by because it was like. It wasn't even like one person I could like reply and just tell me something. It was hella people. Everybody that commented said something. They was like, nah, he wrong. Fuck out of here. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, one person said, get him off the podcast.
Get him off the pod. I was about to tell that nigga suck my dick. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Wow,
I was about to tell
him. You just told us.
Yeah, fuck it. That one person, I don't care. That one person. But everybody else,
tell that nigga suck my dick.
But not everybody else.
Yo,
everybody else, I do love y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I love the feedback. You feel what I'm saying? But watch the full episode.
So I will say this though to that before I don't want to interject you, but just real quick. So my sister's mother sent me a DM because she watched it, and I'm gonna read to y'all real quick what she has said because the way she said
agreed, but like not agreed. Like
so, I'll explain. So she goes, "Thank you for the clip. I watched the others, and I definitely understand and have heard both sides of that my whole life. I remember Tales from the Hood. So you remember that." She's like, I remember Tales from the Hood being a heavily supported movie when I was growing up because a lot of people said its message was so powerful, which was shining light on black crime, making the jobs of those who hate us and want us gone easier. Really? One job.
Really? One job.
I know.
I'm talking about you slamming your phone on the table.
Anyway, so where's that? Oh yeah, the black on black has been used against us as a way to create a hypocrite argument. But same race violence has been since the beginning of time. It's just against our race. So, saying all that to say this, she understood where he was coming from. However, it is hypocritical. Like I had somebody say that shit the other day, and I was like, "Bruh, I did actually say suck my dick. I did say suck." Cause it was a middle, and the worst part, it was like he was Middle Eastern. I'm like, we don't talk about Middle Eastern men on Middle Eastern crime on Middle Eastern crime when we're talking about terrorists. It just happened.
That's another reason. That's another reason why I was saying we need to stop that, because ours is the most glorified, and it's like once ours is not glorified no more, everybody gonna pay attention to y'all niggas.
No, it ain't. That's not what's gonna happen.
No, it's not, because they don't want to. They don't even want to acknowledge that it's happening. Yeah. Like you gotta realize that we've been fighting for civil rights, not even equality. LGBT community was fighting for equality. We was fighting for civil rights. Like the lowest of the totem pole we was fighting for, we couldn't even get that.
You know what I'm saying? Just be civil.
Exactly. Can we just please? Like, can we just a little bit? Like, could you not like hunt us and kill us? That would be great.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
we need to ask for the equality of like just treat us fair and let us be in the same. Like we'll earn our way to the top because that's what we've done. That's what we've proven because we built for this. But it's like at least give us the chance. We ain't even asked for that.
Yeah, no,
just don't kill us.
That's why I've been saying that shit all week. You know, since because the people that watch the cast and some people disagree with me too. And my thing is like, I'm not motherfucking Martin Luther King because a nigga got killed 1,000 miles away from me, and that's big facts. And I don't give a fuck how niggas feel about that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You shoot my mama, I'm gonna shoot you in the face, and that's the bottom line. I don't give a fuck. Alright, so a nigga got killed 1,000 miles away, and now I'm not supposed to shoot you in the face. You shot my mama. That don't make no damn sense. Think about it like that. You feel what I'm saying? Crime is crime. I'm gonna shoot you. You get what I'm saying? Like, end of the day, like, you get what I'm saying? It's not even like not even.
I know what you mean. Like, it's just the way you say it.
Like, crime is crime. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, some niggas. If a nigga choose to become super, if this help a nigga become super woke and that's what's right for you, then that's what's right for you and good for you. You get what I'm saying? I've been woke. I always say this. I'm so woke I don't care. I know I can't make a difference. You got to plant your seeds and keep it smoking. I'm not about to make a difference. Not like before I die. Not one that you want to see. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Right. Before I die, equality isn't going to happen, and I know that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like just big. Like, it's just not.
I gotta say something though.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's cool that you like that, but everybody can't have that mentality. Because if everybody had it, then what?
Nah, it's not about
nothing. What happened?
It's not. Nah, I ain't saying that everybody can't have that mentality. That look, this is
everybody can't.
I know. No, I'm saying
it's cool that you like that, but
I'm not saying that I'm not making no difference. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying that I understand that the difference I'm making is like people be trying to. You can't solve certain issues. This isn't a solvable issue. You get what I'm saying? Like this is something that like I brought up in the last podcast. I'm from the Northeast. I'm from New Jersey. You feel what I'm saying? We from Jersey, like New Jersey City, very similar places. You get what I'm saying? Half the cops in my city are black cops in their 30s. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Cops of color, Hispanic cops in their 30s from the area. You get what I'm saying? Like, more than half of them. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not going through these same racial struggles that these people in the
I think that's why New Jersey was like with the riots and everything. That's what people don't understand. A lot of people was like, yo, New Jersey didn't kick up like that, this and that. Like, we got black mayors, we got black like people is not really. People in Jersey ain't really getting their ass whooped by the police.
Well, I mean, also,
I'm getting
them niggas is out there looking for guns.
We getting our ass whooped by the police, but it's just niggas beating our ass. Like they like it's gang. It's almost like gang on gang violence. Like I've been beating about. Like I said,
it hasn't been the same since that fucking Joe Seals thing when the cop died in Jersey City.
Okay. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Nah, y'all was wild.
Oh, Jersey City.
But Jersey City's always on. Not because I'm from there, but for some reason it's like a lot of real big when it comes to violence. It's like, you know, even the 9/11s was planned. Like 9/11 was planned over there. Like a lot of it happened there. Like and the World Trade Center bombings, the first ones definitely came from Jersey City. They had that big shootout with the police. Like
that was wild. Yeah, I remember that.
Remember the dude on the corner like a few weeks back too with the gun, had the big standoff.
You know, Jersey City.
So Jersey City's weird. It's a weird melting pot.
Active, but you saw that. But even that video that you shared, that you had sent to the group chat, like about Shorty's like, nah, we not doing this. Like people are coming from out of town trying to riot and do this shit. You not living here. You not got to rebuild this shit when this shit go left.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We're just talking about it with the kids. Like it's all about the kids now. It's all about the future.
But this
I do want to say something about that rioting though.
But this is what I'm saying though. It's like boom, like peaceful, like both sides have to be heard. Like it's a growing process. Like me and Guap don't got the same level of patience. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you feel me? And it's not because like I mean like what if both sides, like when I was his age, you feel me? I barely spoke. Like I spoke a lot, but I'm talking about I barely spoke. If we was in an argument, you might as well start throwing your hands up because the fist is coming. It's soon enough. Like you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now we got some words for each other. I might walk off. Like you feel me? I'm like I might really walk off. Don't look at me, Guap. I said I might.
Guap about to call your bullshit. Don't look at me, Guap. All right, so what you say? You was gonna say something about the riots?
What was I gonna say? A lot of people, you know, they say you don't destroy your own community, and you know, you're the ones that's gonna have to build it up. But a lot of people fail to notice that we don't own anything
in our community.
We don't own any of it. What do I give a fuck about a Target?
If we not fucking up our house, we can just drive a couple miles away and go to another place. Like
we don't own anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not justifying, because at the end of the day, it sends the wrong message, and it gives ammunition to the same people that you're trying to
either like the poppies.
Well, that's a whole nother level. Now you really fucking up.
Yeah, now we got.
Now somebody does own that.
You know what? And that's what happened.
You are fucking up.
Did you hear about what happened?
That's somebody that's one of.
Did y'all hear about what happened to Dykeman?
No. Yeah, Dykeman.
You heard about Dykeman?
Yeah, so Dykeman all kicked up.
So Diamond kicked up, but it didn't go left.
Dykeman in Harlem,
like you knew
Washington Heights. No, Manhattan.
So this happened just recently, like just past week. What happened was, obviously, what happened down in Brooklyn when they was looting the fuck out of that shit. The niggas was getting niggas that was robbing was getting robbed on the way out.
If you rob a Foot Locker, even if somebody personally owned it, Foot Locker got insurance.
Yes. So this is the thing though. So you had people from Dykeman that was there in Brooklyn, like that was a part of that. But then real quick, it was like, don't bring that shit to Dykeman. So then there was a couple black kids that were in Dykeman, and people thought they were just chilling. So Dykeman ran them out, and then they like a day later they had a whole thing like, yo, there was a misunderstanding, whoop-de-wop. So it's like the same thing with Jersey City, Newark. It's like, don't bring it here, but then we have to also police ourselves. Like, don't go somewhere else and do some fuck shit, and then be like, don't bring it here.
What I'm saying, and it's not to sound crazy, but there's a lot more white people in New York than there is in our area. Like I said, Jersey, crazy enough, I'm gonna say Northeast New Jersey.
I gotta say something too. On what you saying, white rioters is the wildest. The wildest. And another thing, Newark had their riots.
In the 60s.
We had our riots in the 60s, you know what I mean? Where niggas burnt the whole city down because of this. Because of this right now, what's happening right now. So, you know, for them to go through that again, I think there's still looming memories of that. You still see the empty lots.
Yeah, because those people are so alive.
All our parents.
You know, a lot of Newark is still fucked up from that.
All our parents told us 1,000 stories about that.
Yeah.
Like where it's like when you talk about shit like places like Detroit, where it's like we went through that already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
Detroit.
I was raised in the time, but that shit was coming. Like when I was born was probably where it was like just now getting good, and now they back to gentrifying. You feel me? It was only black while it was fucked up. As soon as it started getting nice again, they started bringing back more white folk.
Yeah, because we almost Amazon. We almost ended up with Amazon right there in Newark, and then they lost that because of the water or whatever like that. But
there's still big companies coming.
No, that's a fact.
One thing we were saying about looters, I wanted to say, when I don't agree with it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning it. I don't care really, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna come break my shit, I'm gonna sit in front of my shit. You're not gonna break my shit.
Right.
But you're giving ammunition to these people, you know, so that they can say, yeah, look, they are animals. Look what they're doing, you know.
Right.
Niggas is up, but peace hasn't done it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand.
And that's why that's what I think we all agreed on that.
I gotta say something. Black people, they tried. They've tried more than I'm not black. I'm Dominican. But you know what? I am black. A Dominican is derived from three types of. So I'm African American. African from Africa.
Yep.
European white Spaniard, and Taino Indio that comes from Colombia, which is Indian that is derived indigenous from Colombia. That's what makes Caribbean people, Cubans, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans. That's what makes us. So I'm not black, but yo, black people.
You're black enough. It's okay.
Exactly. And you know what? I know my history. The history that they didn't want us to know. The history that they didn't teach us. And black people built communities back when slavery wasn't even abolished yet, and started. One was called Rosewood. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the other. But these people, they had schools, they had businesses, they had their own money, they had banks, they had cemeteries, they had funeral homes, they had their own shit, and white people didn't like it, and they went there and they burnt that shit. They burnt it to the ground. There was another town, they didn't burn it, they just went there and slaughtered everybody. Like Tulsa. Yeah, that's the other Tulsa, Black Wall Street. They went there and they slaughtered everybody.
I watched a movie about that a couple months ago. I can't remember the name.
You know Central Park in New York? That was a black community. Central Park in New York, in Manhattan, Central Park, that was a black community. And those, I didn't know that. Yo, they had everything there. And they came and they annihilated those people. Yo, they've been doing it forever.
Yeah. So the violence is what. Yeah.
Where do we learn this shit from?
It's like from you. Yo, it's like, you know, it's to a point. Like, how much do you put up with? Like, how many
times you get?
Yo, there was water fountains that said, they said no niggers. I mean niggers, and they said whites only. Yeah. Just 50 years ago.
We were talking about that the other day. Like,
that's just
our
50.
Parents,
that's just 50 years ago. Yeah. The little girl that was the first black girl to go to a white school is 65 years old today. I just seen it on the gram. I was like, this lady's 65 years old.
That's only 65. That's crazy.
She's only 65 years old. She's the first black girl to go to a white school.
And you don't think she deserves to
like, this shit is fresh in everybody's mind. And then all the police. If you look at the history of police and where cops have come from and where they derive from, there's a lot of supremacy and KKK and a lot of there's a lot of it in there. If you look at the history, even from Roman times, that's what they did, overseers and all that shit. And to tell you the truth, it's still happening today. And these are lynchings. And you know what? I'm a victim of police brutality. I got my ass whooped. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, sir.
They used to open. Look, I did time in prison. They used to open those prison doors. They hog tie you like a pig, and they open the doors with your head.
It's the most unfair fight you ever had in your life.
They open the doors. Those metal doors. They open them with your head on the way to lockup. Come on, boom, boom. They usually and then throw you there. You might die. There's a lot of guys that die in prison from those police beatings that they get in there. I'm very fresh when I come to it. And when I seen the George Floyd shit, and there's people that's close to me that could testify. I've been fucked up. Like, I was tearing up. Like, I couldn't stop crying. Yeah, it was fucking with me for days. 3 days. I thought, you know what? And I talked about it with people that I love, people close to me. There's a police station by my house. And they park all these cop cars there. And I really had this elaborate plan to go and blow all those cop cars up. Like, I was really going through motions.
I just met him.
Like, I'm a business owner. I got a lot to lose. I got kids.
But you with that,
I got kids. Like, I'm a whole. But I was at a point where I was like, I have to do something. I can't. And I went to my house, and it was like 3 a.m. I'm going up, down the stairs, and I'm really like, I'm about to go get some gasoline and do the water bottles and a drill. And I really had this whole plan in my head where I was gonna blow up 24 cop cars.
Sleep in the motherfucker. Listen. And then so then what made you?
I got better, cooler mind prevailed. I said, I can't do it. Basically, you want to know why I didn't do it? Because I couldn't get it off alone. I needed at least like a 3-man team. I needed another 3 people to do it with me.
Right. The night it happened, you could have hit me up.
I'm sure if I would have brought it up to some people, they'd have been like, yeah, twin. But I just was like, you know what? I let my cooler mind pro. And I was like, you know what? Let me just let this go. And but I'm saying that to say that, I went through some motions watching, and it was really fucking with me, man. And it got to a point where I started thinking, I'm like, and we spoke about it the other night, and that you invited me here because I said, well, if you're not part of the solution, then you're just either you're falling back and you're not doing nothing, or But I don't have the avenues to throw my ideas out. And I'm a college dropout. I went to college and I didn't really. I was like, man, I could do this. I could teach this class, and I left. I don't know. So I don't know everything, but I did come up with a few things that I thought were good.
So moving forward, what would you think? What would you think is something that we could possibly, or something that anyone who had that, like, the wherewithal to get it off, what would you suggest?
I think one of the main things that needs to happen, I hear a lot of people saying ban chokeholds, and they're like focusing on it, and it kind of angers me a little bit. Like, it's cool, but like, really, you don't need to choke me to kill me. You don't need to choke me to hurt me. Like, I don't want them to focus so much on that. I don't think that they should be focusing on, like, yo, ban these chokeholds. All right, the aggressiveness and what they're doing. All right, cool, address it, but don't focus so much on it. I think, me personally, I came up with an idea where I think policing needs to be like a more of a high level, like more prestigious job, where you need to. You can't be no Joe Schmo high school dropout. You got a GED, now you got a gun and you want to go shoot somebody. Nah. You got to go to college.
Don't worry.
You got to do 4 years. You got to do 4 years. You got to get educated. You need to learn about
the
communications. You need to learn communications. You need to learn body language. You really need to. You need higher learning to be a police officer. You walking around with an armed gun. And you kill. I got a son. This just scares me, bro. I got a little boy. My kids is black.
That's what I was saying.
My kids is really black. Like, they half black. That shit scares me, my nigga.
That's what I was saying. But it was like,
what do you say to your son when he leaves when he's 14?
Yeah,
and he goes outside.
I feel more comfortable.
What's the conversation?
Cops are our age. Where cops is like, where half the cops is. And then as we get older, the cops that's already like 30 are around our age, that's copping. Now they not fucking sitting here just fucking up the neighborhood. You because think that's not going to produce? That's going to produce more kids getting older.
I know some people are going to say too. Go ahead. I mean,
that's going to produce more kids getting older and wanting to become cops. You get what I'm saying? And I ain't going to hold you. I feel more comfortable with Guap in the police uniform and a gun in his hand. Like, yeah, I mean, a gun on his waist talking to my kid, then, you know what I mean, random white dude who I don't know.
And never been in our neighborhood.
And never been in our neighborhood. Guap know, like, yo, this little nigga.
The white guys is going to be there. That's going to, you know what I mean? They're going to be there. They're going to have the gun and they're going to be around our people. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to happen. Like, can we say, we want all black cops in this community? That might not happen.
But if he in the car with him, don't you feel more like, at least a little bit more comfortable?
Yeah, definitely.
It's never safe.
But that's just like going to a white town and being like,
I got an uncle that when he
we only want white cops here.
And he got his gun on his waist, it's like, damn, the barbecue about to get hella uncomfortable because this nigga here with the strap. Like, you get what I'm saying? He ain't never shot nobody, but boy, he died. It's uncomfortable. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I know what people are going to say too. I don't want people to think like, this guy's saying like, let's pay cops more. Let's give them more money. No, I'm saying that they need to be more educated. Yeah, they will make more money, but they need to be educated. And then on the flip side of that, which I think that is like the most important thing, the most important part, and this is the biggest thing. These guys need to be sanctioned and treated like a doctor. Like, if a doctor fucks up a patient, what happens to that doctor?
Malpractice. Loses his license.
He loses his license. If you fucked up a little kid, or you fucked up, you made a mistake as a doctor, you lose your license. You out of there.
Can't practice nowhere.
You got to go through basically a big ass investigation, see what happens, you get questioned, and that shit goes on your record. Nigga, do it twice and you out of here. You'll never be a doctor again. And what happens
you pay out of your pocket.
Wait. On top of that, the patient gets to sue. You know who pays for it? Not us. Like, we've been paying for them. You know, because that's part of defunding the police too. But they need to pay for that out of their pocket now. They need to.
There's a clause in the law that allows cops to get away with this type of thing.
Exactly.
It's already in the law that protects them somewhat when they go to get indicted or this and that.
With this personal insurance where they got to pay out of their pocket, do you think a cop is going to jump out of a car and see you smoking weed or whatever and feel brave enough, I'm going to slap this kid right now? If he knows you could turn around and sue him, he's going to lose his job and his house and his little car and all that. He's like, he's going to think about it twice. He ain't just going to run down on somebody and want to abuse somebody. He's going to be like, yo, I'm accountable for what I'm doing right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think accountability is
crazy.
I think accountability is
a
big thing for these cops, bro, because they know they could get away with anything.
No, so what was it? I think I was talking. I was talking. No. How
that blue cape, that blue shield they have.
Why should I fear? Why should I fear you if I pay you? You pay me to cut your hair, right?
They're here to protect.
No, hold on. No, but just you pay me to cut your hair, right? So you assume that I have the wherewithal to cut your hair the way you like it. There should be no fear there. We pay you out of our tax dollars to protect us and serve us and make sure the community is good.
That's why I pay no taxes.
But that's a false model. They don't follow that model.
They don't, but they should.
They don't do anything they're supposed to do.
They really
like cops are supposed to be like pull up to bars at night. Like, you guys drunk? Y'all want to ride home?
Yeah.
That's what type of shit cops are supposed to be doing. Cop will pick up a girl that's drunk and take her home and fondle her in the car. I just read a story about it.
Yeah, man.
So it's like
they doing wild shit.
Look, it's definitely a big disconnect between accountability and these guys.
You know what?
And what they're in the law and what they're allowed to do and not allowed to do. And it's just, look, this thing with George Floyd, it's not the first one. And you know what? It's bringing so many more to light.
Yeah.
So many more has happened since.
Did you hear about
Since.
Radio Raheem and how the parallel with him and Eric Garner?
Yeah, I've listened to so much stuff. I mean, I found out about her. I don't know if you saw the picture of the girl, the black girl that was with 6 white women. She went over there to like for a sleepover and got fucking killed. Like, and they blamed it on
What about
her
the
having
kid?
drugs in her system. Like,
What about the kid that they say he fell off some gym thing and fell in the mat?
Yeah,
Did you see him?
He rolled him up in the mat, but he had his.
You could tell this kid was beat.
Bro, it was this white lady.
Badly,
she pushed
bro.
her kid had autism. She pushed that nigga in the lake and blamed it on the black guy.
What?
That's been happening forever, man.
Literally, it
That's
was a
another
video.
thing,
Like her son was there by the water on everything. She was looking over. Her son looked over. She pushed him and darted.
And that's not
was
funny.
on the
But I
phone.
think it's fucked
That's a
up.
felony now.
And they said
They changed the law.
caught
That's a
us.
felony now.
They caught us.
In New York, it's a felony now. To call the cops and be like, black guy did this.
Oh yeah, it's a hate crime.
You hit. They just changed. I don't know. I be reading a lot, so I don't want to. And especially on the internet, you got to be careful. But I do a lot of reading, and I did read something about that, making like a false accusation now over the phone, like a 911 call, and saying, "Yo, some black guy did this."
Because
that's a big no-no.
It's considered a hate crime.
Y'all watch Live PD?
Live PD.
Like it's like cops.
I think I might have seen it once or twice. I don't watch it actively.
I really don't like it. I know what you mean, but when I turn on my TV, A&E and all that, but
that shit funny as hell.
I can't, man. It really kind of, I really do got some bad. I really got some bad stress over, PTSD type deal with the cops, man.
But this shit is hilarious, bro. Trust me, this shit funny.
This is hilarious.
Look, I've been beat up by cops on the street. I've been beat up by cops in jail. I understand what you go through. I find this shit hilarious. This shit funny, right? So this white lady come out, she was smoking weed by her building, I guess. And she come out and the cops pull up when they like, somebody calls and somebody was smoking weed. She like, I was jogging. Right? Boom. She got up pajamas. They like, he was jogging. She's like, he was like, we smell marijuana. She was like, yo, it was a black guy smoking weed over there. The cop looked at her like, yo, it's a black guy. She's like, definitely a black guy. So
wow.
She described black dude or whatever. They like, alright. So what's that? Cause she had just like dropped the roach as she was talking to them next to her foot. He like, so what's that? She like, oh, I don't know. It just I just stood here. It's like I'm talking about.
So the progression of that.
I'm talking about like she said,
like a dumbass line.
Like that shit is.
Oh man!
In my head, I was like, "Yo, they gotta get this bitch a hate crime."
You got to.
Like the black guy did his bitch. The black guy was over there.
Like the black guy.
We can laugh about it, and the setting and the context is funny, but
it's
something.
Up.
You the
something
black
that
guy
happens.
on the other side,
it's fucked up. No, because you know what? Me being on that other side and sitting in prison for 10 years, I seen a lot, and I met a lot of people. And there was guys that I met that honestly told me and looked me in my eyes like, yo, I didn't do this shit. And you run into guys, but I know there's a big percentage of guys that
didn't do the shit.
Didn't do this shit, man, and they were sitting there, bro.
Yeah.
They were sitting there.
My uncle did 28 years, and he got freed on the Innocence Project like 4 years ago. Y'all remember my uncle Hump? He come to the shop.
You did tell me about it. That's I didn't know that.
It's different, right? It changes these guys too. There's something about prison that's not spoken about, and it's guys. You got some guys that go into a prison cell and they be there 6 months, 3 months.
Remember that?
And they come out. They come out cooked up.
Remember the kid?
That's it. They done. They not the same no more.
The kid from New York that got that. Yeah.
What was his name?
Browder,
yeah.
Yeah, Browder.
He killed himself. They put him. Now, did they put him in solitary confinement? He killed himself
after the fact. Like,
he was innocent anyway. But he was already innocent on top of that. Something over a book bag or something.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly, and I apologize.
Because they was watching him, they was going to kill him.
And then he got out, but he was fucked up after.
People watching me, and he was saying like he was having accounts of people Like even like his mother said that like she would go and look outside. It'd be like unmarked cars with people sitting in it looking around and shit. When you go outside, they was watching that kid because they was about to sue the city of New York.
And they ain't want him to get no.
They probably was, but let me tell you something. There's a lot of people that go into the system, 3 months, 2 months, done. They done. They not the same no more. They come home, they not right, and then you see these guys, going through changes, and they keep breaking the law, and they fall into this. Just that system.
All right, I do have a question because we talked about this too.
You know how it is. Once you got a felony, it's so like everything you do seem like it's like
unattainable.
It's
unattainable.
You can't. We spoke about it. Tulsa, Rosewood, Central Park. How can you win? You can't win.
I mean, yeah, you can't. What was I was listening to Joe Budden's podcast, and he said you can't pull spades and play spades at the same time. That you can't do both. You can only do one or the other. You can't pull spades and then play spades. It just doesn't happen like that. But I do have a
on the gram.
I do have a question for everybody. Damn, I thought I had something. Y'all talk, and I'm gonna figure out what the hell I had.
Yeah, I follow this artist on the gram, and I just
y'all don't got nothing. Y'all got nothing at all.
You stopped us, and then
like
you left us. Like you left us on the cliff.
Oh no, wait, no, for real though. Now that I think about it, I'm definitely voting for you for mayor.
You gotta move the hillside. I really hope you do. Like
I got.
This is basically what they've built, and
the game of Monopoly.
Yeah, but look at how they're holding the board up and everything. That's one of the and it says all we have to do is stand up to end their game. So they basically been playing Monopoly on black people's lives. Like, and the hard work that they put in. What about that? What about slavery? Oh, that was 400 years ago. What about all the riches you built in those 400 years off that cheap labor?
Yeah, off that free labor.
Niggas.
Wait, then you set them free, right? You set these people. So you use them. You get rich, you build all these communities, you build all these riches, you build all this stuff, all these industries, textiles. That was huge. All that stuff that they did, they built huge. System. The railroad, they built huge money corporations off of the sweat and tears of these people, off the off of the back of black people. And then then you set them free, and you tell them, okay,
but you can't live here.
Catch up. Now be even with us. But you don't got a head start on them.
Yeah. But then
when they do
get boots on, cuz like how am I gonna pull myself up by my bootstraps?
Then when they do say, you know what? All right, we is gonna throw this shit on the back, and they build Tulsa, Rosewood. So you burn them, you kill them, and then you tell them, okay, now catch up again.
Do it again.
Fuck.
Like, come on, that's fucked up.
It is.
So what do you think about reparations?
That's stupid as shit.
That's just stupid, man. Let me not say that. I just don't know. I don't see it happening. I don't see it.
No, you can't. You can't. Reparations.
And I don't deserve nothing from somebody else.
Let me take a different stance now on what I think. I don't think about no reparations. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but you know what I'm saying?
I want the benefits.
Now this is the other side of what I really believe in strongly. I think that you, her, me, anybody that can, you talk to your family members, you talk to your cousins, your brothers, your sisters, and you get them down to their local police station. You tell them to apply for gun licenses. Everybody. You use that Second Amendment right.
I can't get no license.
Listen, get somebody that's in your family that can get it. I can't get it either. But you know what? My sister could get it. My baby mother could get it. She can get it. My brother can get it. I got a lot of people that can get it. Go get them and watch what happens. Watch what happens when you come for those white people's baby, because that's what you're doing. When you go to a police station, you start applying for those gun licenses even before you get the guns. I bet you they start listening then. I bet you they get scared then. That's like you saying you applying for custody of a white baby or something like that. I'm telling you, it's gonna drive them crazy.
I never thought
it's
about
gonna
that.
Drive them crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
These are all ideas. Y'all ain't no professor. I ain't none of that. I'm just a guy with ideas, man.
Amongst the black folks here,
I forgot what I was saying.
purchasing more guns right now.
They'll be scared as hell. They see black militant men walking down the street.
I have one thing I wanted to say about reparations, because I was talking to my client last night about it. He works in finance, like finances and stuff. So he works for a hedge fund. Jeremy.
Okay, yeah.
So he works for a hedge fund, and he was talking about. He said that he felt that black people needed reparations, but he said reparations in the sense of how about when we go for like for home loans and everything like that, they don't apply the the interest on it. Like we at least don't get the interest.
But are they gonna use that? Like, are they gonna use that against us like affirmative action?
And then like, what about the people? What about the people that already that's not getting that shit? No, they giving it. No, we can't get advantages. We gotta just get it the same way they get it. That's the bottom line. Even, that's it. We don't get nothing. What they need to do, if y'all want to make us happy, let my taxes be $6 less than this. I'll be satisfied with some shit like that. 400 years of slavery, give me $1 a year or something like that off my taxes. I don't need nothing else. Don't give me shit. So and I gotta own my property first.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, so look at it like this. Like, even in New York, like
the homeowners, you know what that's
like property tax.
I pay property tax. I'm a homeowner.
So
I pay property tax.
Everybody get a home.
Okay, so then do that, but don't get hit with the with the interest. Like, just don't give. Like, if you have a
there's so many gray areas to that, because what about a person who moved here from Africa? Do they get the same treatment?
Why does it matter?
It does.
I mean,
it does matter.
I know it
does. 100% matters.
I know it does.
Like African, like not for nothing, hardcore Africans treat us just as bad as white people.
I mean,
don't think they don't.
So once they get their green card and everything, once they get their green card and they're like a citizen, I think they should get the same benefits.
Why though?
Because they're African American now.
They're I'm not African American. I'm black, and I always tell
okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm not African American because like I'm Guyanese American.
My grandmother. So my kids.
My mom was born in Guyana. I'm Guyanese American.
Comes from Africa should not receive it because they're not from a loin of a slave.
Exactly, and that's the way that I feel. They don't deserve it the same way. Exactly, 100%. And now they receive. Their ancestors could have literally sent us in the boat.
All right.
The same way.
Okay, boom.
So how do you control
the best route is for us to not get shit and work your ass to the top.
But then they got to make everything even. They got to play a fair game. How you gonna balance the game out when they're here already? These guys are running the world.
We've been not playing a fair game and succeeding. You get what I'm saying? So that's all we got to continue to do. It sounds sucky, but that's just the way it is. You get what I'm saying? We've been not playing a fair game. We've been getting to it. Oh shit, my live about that.
I didn't even think that. No, I didn't even think that we was gonna get. Thank you, Twin. Thank you.
Thank you.
You really gave it up. Gave it up.
Thanks, guys.
I'm
a little passionate
about this. I'm waiting for this nigga Rico to send me my pictures.
So I hear everything. I was gonna say with the whole reparations thing, like if we were going to say, okay, anyone coming from out of the country and now they would get the same thing as us. Nah, if like, cause yeah, you can pay taxes. Like it just depends on where your what is it? What the fuck am I looking for? Social Security. If you're Social Security, it goes off your Social Security. Like you could tell who is who from their Social Security because it's a barcode. So those who have Social Securities that were born in America, they're the ones who are applicable for that, not having to have that, interest rate.
It's like inheritance, right?
Or bring the interest rate lower. If don't take it from us, bring it lower.
It's like inheritance, right?
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying? We don't when we see a kid get born into money, we always say, "Oh, he didn't work for it. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, with that said,
he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Okay. Now, with that said, I didn't do nothing. Them people worked through that. They deserve to get treated right. I'm supposed to live my life according to the fact that I can get to that, and they didn't even have the option. You get what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, like boom, I say this all the time. My grandmother came here from a third world country, bought a house, raised a family. I am a hood rat. She's a successful woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? She came to this country and raised herself up an American hood rat. That's what she wanted. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you feel me? And now I'm gonna shut my daughter already is a hood rat. But maybe her daughter won't be. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you feel me? And it's like, and that's just like, it's generational. You get what I'm saying? That's why I was saying where it's like we might die before we see a difference, but we got to make sure we make the correct steps before we go, so the difference can continue to be made. You get what I'm saying?
I get you. All right. Well, there was a couple things I wanted to get to, but we can get to them next week. But Twin, once again, I appreciate you for coming through. Go ahead, shout out your Instagram.
Shave Artistry, 191 Central Avenue. Come check us out. We're gonna be open on the 22nd.
Go ahead, drop our sponsorship. You already
1609 Maple Avenue, Hillside, New Jersey.
Flat Nation Grooming Lounge. Y'all got anything y'all want to close with? I appreciate everybody.
Motherfuckers.
You?
Bow.
You got anything? Or you good?
I ain't gonna come off like that, but you feel me? Squad.
And I'll say finally, I appreciate all the people that's listening. I appreciate all of our listenership. Man, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe.
Loving the feedback, but y'all don't gotta be so harsh, man. Relax. You feel
That
me?
was good
I tried to be swell with y'all, except for that one person. I meant what I said.
All right, y'all. With that being said, Clippers and Convos, we out.